a rotating barrel, and a fast, near vertical slide at the end. This is my second favorite funhouse in the world. Number 10, Colorado Adventure. This Vekoma creation is one of the best mine trains in the world.
Big people are sitting.
This coaster's incredible length with 4,199 feet.
Hello guys, welcome to our channel. Today we are going to watch Phantasialand. So Phantasialand is a theme park and it is one of the most famous theme parks of Germany. So we are going to see what is in it, because like in India we have a lot of theme parks and like Amazia, and I have gone to Amazia. It is very amazing. So I can compare it with how it is in Germany. So let's get into the
video.
Phantasialand is one of the world's best theme parks.
Oh.
This park is located in Germany, and while it may be small in terms of land, it has some of the most immersive and unbelievable theming in the world.
Wow.
Each area teleports you to a different world,
Wow.
and that theming is accompanied by an exciting ride lineup. Phantasialand currently features 7 different roller coasters and several notable non-coasters. So in this video, I will rank my top 15 favorite rides and attractions at this theme park. Number 15,
Fangju
Palace.
Oh.
This Vekoma Madhouse is the first of many themed attractions you'll find in this list. The facade is this ornate oriental palace. And then you have a pre-show with a decent ninja battle to set the story. Then the ride itself is one of the best of the genre between the theming and ride system.
Wow.
The benches on the Vekoma models have more movement than you may expect, so the illusion that the room is actually inverting is quite convincing.
Oh.
Number 14, Geister Rickshaw.
Gautam
I love how this classic
Geister
dark
Rickshaw.
ride is almost always a walk-on, but it does feel dated. The ride has expansive sets with a few massive animatronics.
Oh.
Several scenes are reminiscent of Disney's Haunted Mansion, but this ride is very slow-paced and lacking on wow moments.
Okay.
Number 13, Crazy Bats.
Crazy bats?
This Vekoma creation is an odd indoor roller coaster.
I hate bats.
Unlike Phantasialand's other themed attractions, Crazy Bats feels sterile. This coaster takes place in a dark, unthemed box.
Okay.
The one thing this ride has going for it is its length. This ride is a whopping 3 lift hills and 3,852 feet, or 1,174 meters of track. But just doesn't do much for that length. Only a few turns offer mild force at best. Number 12, Reich.
Right.
This Vekoma family boomerang is intertwined with Terran. It's sort of hard to separate the two from a distance because both coasters are black and have similarly twisted track. Reich has a tummy-tickling initial descent, but this ride is all about the visuals as you wind your way through Klugheim and under Terran.
Wow.
The layout may be short, but it's a decent family coaster.
It's like you're in a movie.
Up next would have been Hollywood Tour.
Hollywood Tour.
This now closed boat ride felt like Disney's great movie ride crossed with Pirates of the Caribbean.
Oh.
The ride began with a tiny drop before passing iconic scenes from famous films. Like Geister Rickshaw, some of the sets were dated, but the source material on this dark ride was far more engaging.
Wow.
Number 11, Hotel Tartuffe.
Tartuffe.
This themed funhouse is an attraction you may not expect to see at a major park like Phantasialand. Unlike most funhouses that have barely any theming, this one takes guests on a wild journey through a chaotic hotel. The visuals combined with a goofy soundtrack augment the abundance of effects. You have some of my favorite gags like sliding stairs, a rotating barrel, and a fast, near vertical slide at the end. This is my second favorite funhouse in the world. Number 10, Colorado Adventure. This Vekoma creation is one of the best mine trains in the world.
Big people are sitting.
This coaster's incredible length with 4,199 feet, or 1,280 meters of track. And the layout is pretty scenic too, between all the tunnels and rock work. Then you also have an extended indoor section in total darkness that feels out of control. Just make sure to ride this coaster in the back. If you ride there are some larger drops that offer a little bit of airtime, and you're really whipped through those turns, generating some sudden laterals. Number 9, Talokan.
Talokan.
The world's best top spin is just as fun to watch
This ride is
as it is
scary.
to ride. This Who's creation is unbelievably well
No, I don't
themed.
want to.
You have tons of fire and water effects, plus a massive hieroglyphic wall that encases the attraction.
Fire!
This curved wall messes with your sense of direction, and it's super disorienting.
Oh wow.
And those visuals are paired with an intense ride experience. Talocan has
Oh
two
man, we
sets
are
of 5
humans.
flips
Treat us like
pulse at
that.
incredibly strong positive Gs. It feels like the ride is trying to jam you through the harness with all that force. Number 8, Mystery Castle.
Mystery Castle.
This is a very unique drop tower. The ride begins with a creepy queue line through a haunted castle. The scenes get darker and more mysterious as you go deeper into the castle, and I've heard the park occasionally has scare actors in there. Then the ride itself is a rare system from Intamin. Housed in a 213-foot or 65-meter tall tower, this one has some cool lightning effects on the ceiling, and the deafening air blasts are quite intimidating. The ride rapidly pulls riders to the top and eventually drops them back down, giving a decent free-falling sensation. Few drop towers are as themed as this one, and the exact program can vary depending upon the time of day.
This is scary.
Number 7, Mouse au Chocolat.
Mouse or chocolate?
This feels like Ratatouille crossed with Toy Story Mania.
Oh.
You have the same ride system as Toy Story, with a pop gun and 3D targets. And you need to blast mice with pastry shooters that have overrun a bakery. The ride is just as addictive as its Disney's equivalent, and the cartoony scenes are pure chaos. It can be a little tricky to find the high-value targets in the busy sets, but it's rewarding when you actually hit them.
Oh, nice.
Number 6,
River
Quest.
So
This
many
is one of the best
things are
river
there.
rapids rides in the world, if not the best. This Hafima attraction isn't your ordinary rapids ride. In fact, there are barely any rapids. Instead, you have grand theming and 3 frightening drops.
Oh.
Each of those drops feels completely out of control. The first one pinballs you off the side of the drop. The second is the best, as it starts as a curving whirlpool with laterals before straightening out into a straight steep bit.
It looks so
Because
fun.
of the speed you've built up, you get a pop of airtime in that little drop at the end, and a downright violent deceleration on the splashdown. The third drop is a small but steep one, augmented by waterfalls on both sides. All 3 drops create massive splashes, so you're almost guaranteed to come off drenched. Number 5, Windjus.
Winches.
This bizarre Mauer spinning coaster has 2 separate tracks, Force and Fear.
Okay.
Like most coaster enthusiasts, I prefer the Fear side because it has the better drops, but both sides are super fun. You get some great spinning throughout, and the drops are sweet when you take them sideways or reverse.
Is that unique?
Yeah.
Then each side has some special tricks I don't want to spoil here, but they're sure to leave you laughing and questioning what just happened. Number 4, Chiapas.
Siapa.
This creation is one of the world's best log flumes. This Mexican-themed flume is stunningly beautiful. This water ride takes you over and through caves, and also mixes in the occasional dark ride scene,
Nice.
with the highlight being the backwards bit that feels like a dance party with the festive music and club-like visuals. The ride also features some solid drops, with the strength being the final one, which has the record for the steepest drop in a log flume.
Huh?
It's quite tall, so it offers a tiny pop of airtime towards the back. But that's not all. The pullout pulls some surprisingly strong positive Gs, and then you rocket over a speed hill that actually gives some floater airtime. You'll come off this one pretty wet, but it's well worth it for such a complete
Yeah,
experience.
these are the best ones.
Yeah.
Number 3,
Black Mamba.
This B&M invert inspiration from Nemesis at Alton Towers, and is similarly reliant on great visuals. The coaster winds its way over, under, and through an intricately themed African village.
This is scary.
That theming is what makes this coaster special. And this one also has a much different layout, focusing more on turns and speed, particularly in the second half. And if you ride in the back, you'll get a fairly forceful ride too.
Yeah, the
The
back ones
inversions
hurt
have
the
good
most.
snap back there, and the turns and helixes also pull some solid positive Gs. I have a separate review going into more detail, but this is easily in the top half of inverts.
Oh my god.
Number 2, Terran.
Taran.
This intimate multi-launch coaster is the anchor of Klugheim, and it is a stunning attraction. The launches have decent power to them, and then you navigate a devilishly twisted layout that's impossible to memorize.
Oh my god.
The coaster's biggest strength are those visuals as you carve your way through the village and past the rockwork. There are many near misses, but there are also some great elements towards the beginning of the first and second halves. The twisted S-hills offer some good airtime, paired with strong laterals. Both halves do peter out towards the end, but it is still a very impressive coaster that I go into more detail in a separate
This is
review.
great.
Wow.
And coming in at number 1 is Fly. The prototype next generation Vekoma flying coaster is easily my favorite attraction at Phantasialand.
Why?
Heck, it's one of my favorite coasters anywhere.
Oh, so close.
Set in Rookburg, this coaster is a similarly twisted layout to Terran, but I find both the visuals and forces to be superior in this one.
Like a snake or
Whizzing
something.
past buildings and over pathways is
And
magical.
most of the time
in
they are
that flying
inverted only.
position.
Yeah.
And if you're in the back, almost every valley and turn delivers crushing positive Gs. I was not expecting this ride to be as forceful as it was, but it really is one of the best coasters in the world for positive Gs if you're in the back of the train.
Wow.
Fly also mixes in 2 unique launches, surprising pops of airtime, and 2 floaty inversions. Fly is a super long ride that's different than the other flyers I've been on, and I really hope Vekoma builds more of these for the reasons I go into.
The theme park I went to was no match for this because this is crazy. So many different kinds of turns and rides, and some of them are very scary. Like the ones where they treat humans like sandwich. I don't like that because like the turning again, twisting that it was like I'm in a washing machine. I don't want that. I would like prefer these kind of rides because I've sat in one. These are actually very scary, but they suddenly they move you and the G forces on it are very very strong. So it is crazy. But I also like those cool theme park rides where we go inside and there is new world to see.
Yeah, the German theme park is, obsessed with Disney characters and their theme. But I was honestly missing Harry Potter theme because I'm a big fan of Harry Potter. And I would love to go to the coasters because I have not been into the roller coasters. Like I've been when I was a kid, maybe like 5 to 6 maybe I would say. But now it's been so long that I've not, went to for this ride kind of thing. So I'm so excited to visit Germany and this Phantasialand.
Yes, and that water splashing one was my
Yeah.
favorite. So what do you guys think about it? Do let us know in the comment section below. So do like, share and
Subscribe.
bye.